Just about 5,000 pounds and just under 30 feet, Grey Wolf 23 MK Couples Camp and U-Dinette Slide Private Bedroom Travel Trailer. Coming in on trade here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a very late model rig. Other than the difference in skin color, this is still basically the exact same build and equipment package as the current generation of Grey Wolf. You're just getting a late model camper at a used RV price tag. One of the more handy qualities of this one here has always been its travel accessibility. Obviously, we have the slide closed, and if you take a look, you can very easily scoot right through here. Now you got to take one sideways travel trailer two-step, and then bam, we're in the kitchen. We can get to the bathroom, we can get up to the bedroom. You can have full travel access to this RV without messing with that slide. What's really nice in here, though, is how this one gives us like a nice big open living room space, but again, a trailer under 30 feet. And what they did here, I think, is really smart. You've got almost a cinema style sofa on the back where they have that full down armrest, but you've also got this big U-Dinette over here. And what that means, we've got a good couples arrangement with easy viewing of the entertainment center, which is next to where I'm standing, basically. It's on the right side of the screen. But this dinette gives us the ability to sit down and have a meal, even with company or guests. And it can also fold down into a guest sleeper that could fit adults and not just kids. And that's what's neat. This is primarily a couples camper. And a lot of people will say, yeah, I don't understand though why some of these couples campers have two chairs in the back and a sofa and a dinette. I don't need 3 seats for 2 butts. And that's kind of what this one is. It's just kind of a little more efficient method, but you can see how they were not shy about pumping windows into this thing. Another thing they're pretty good about is putting plenty of household and USB outlets next to anywhere you're going to sit and or sleep. So this sofa on the back here, kind of our primary daytime seating space. I did notice this side over here. I don't know if maybe we had something on our pants that kind of snagged it a little bit. It is a little bit worn over here. And that is due to the fact that this has been used more than a small trailer like this is typically expected to be used. The folks actually were pretty much full timing in this little guy, and they swapped it out for a big 4-slide fifth wheel here at Haylett RV. When they discovered that they liked RVing and they liked full timing, they just needed much more of it. But other than that, I don't really see anything that's too much of a concern. Like, the cabinetry's not banged up, everything appears to be in working order, everything appears to be well maintained. They actually added a backup camera to it that they left behind with it. That's something that we'll see outside. You might have noticed how on that main entry door they added, well, why am I talking about? It's right here, we can look at it. They added that pull handle so that you can pull that shut without, accidentally ripping off the plastic panel that slides down there. All of our countertops and tabletop, they're all a sealed edge pressed membrane. So what that means is that you can recess this big stainless farm sink and that flush mount stovetop, and voila, suddenly we've got pretty good prep space in this little camper. As we peel ourselves around, you see the exact same material used over here on the dining table. You'll see the exact same material used in the bathroom as well. Big breeze windows right where you need them most, and there are 40-inch full extension drawers under the benches of those dinette ends, so you don't have to go lifting up a bunch of cushions to get there. The electric space heating fireplace right there gives us a good ability to, heat the RV without burning up our propane. And if you're not a fan of the little accent light up here, just turn it off. I've had a lot of people say, I don't like that light. Well, then just turn it off. Don't use it. Change it for a different color. No big deal. Not a hard thing to do. I also noticed the previous owners installed a, set of communication outlets here, I guess you could say. Phone plugs, effectively. I think that since they were kind of full timing this, they used that like they would have a modem or router or something plugged in up there, and that was their ability to, communicate with the outside world as well as entertain themselves in the RV. Also helping with that is the Bluetooth DVD player below. This one has an awesome bathroom. You can see you've got this big standing radius shower with a full height shower enclosure and skylight. But next to that, you've got this thing right here. And at a glance, you're thinking, oh yeah, that would be the linen cabinet, right? I actually think, to me, this one's a pantry, because especially if you have the bathroom door open, it's right here. It's right next to where, this makes sense that this would be a pantry. And I don't think you need to necessarily use it as a linen cabinet, because you've got a built-in linen cabinet right over here below a bigger full-size vent fan that can give you superior whole house airflow. You've also got plenty of room to be able to walk around this thing. You can see that there are no heat vents in the floor. Grey Wolf is very good about doing that. Their slide system means that, you know, the main deck of this RV is carpetless, ventless. It's, you know, simple, easy to keep clean, to operate, etc. You get the idea. Private front bedroom up here. Simple, but effective. You've got the dual hanging mirrored closets. The big side windows letting in lots of air. TV hookups would be just to our left over here. Both sides of the bed get household and USB plugs. You also have a huge, humongous viewing window over here on the campsite of the RV. The exterior looks good, but that's actually part of the whole design of the entire Cherokee family. You've got the decal on the nose. There's one decal on the side that says Grey Wolf. But other than that, there's not a whole lot on the exterior of this that can really weather and age aggressively. Because pretty much everything else out here that you can see from ground level, it's mostly just all a painted aluminum. And the nose is actually a 67% thicker painted aluminum. So that the whole thing is going to be very strong. It'll reduce, you know, wind buffeting. Well, pardon me, not reduce. It will better handle wind buffeting in transit. We've got power tongue jack, power awning, all that kind of stuff is pretty common. But what I do like here is the little preventative measures, like the little bug screens that they have on the water heater, on the furnace. Also right over here next to our sewer connections, we've got a little bit of like a convenience center. Our black tank flush, our outside shower, all of that stuff is all wrapped together in one spot. This was made when they were using the aluminum wheel package on these Grey Wolves, and I think it really just adds a nice visual sort of spark and element to it. There's also tire pressure indicators right on the ends of those valve stems, so that at a glance you can see if your tires are properly inflated before you leave. Seal gripping slide walls help make sure those wiper seals do their job. And if you note on the back there, this isn't just backup camera prepped. Previous owners left with it their backup camera. So that's one less thing you got to worry about. You've got that 200-pound cargo travel rack on the back. You see the slip tire or slip cover on that tire. Little home is where you park it. Kind of cute little thing right there. That can fold down to be, you know, whether it's coolers, bicycles, small generators, you know, all that little stuff. We've also got anti-slam entry door to make coming and going easy without the door slamming against the side of the trailer. And to help you with that also, easy come and go that is, we've got the larger entry handle as well as the MORryde step package here. Now this is actually, this was built during a very slim window where that little wolf emblem right there was red instead of blue. There were not a lot of those that were actually put together that way. Not that that increases the value of the camper by any stretch, but just simply sharing. Again, the little protective screens on our furnace. We do have outside TV hookups. Should you choose to add a TV to your camper, you're going to be good to go. We've also got a pretty good front storage compartment. And right next to that is a solar prep plug. And right below that is a gas grill quick connect. So if you do want to do some cooking outside and you want to keep all that cooking heat away from the inside of the camper, you don't want that humidity from cooking to build up in the camper, although that bigger MaxxAir vent fan in the bathroom would help quite a bit. You've got a good outlet to get rid of that too. I noticed one thing when I was walking around at ground level. I noticed how there was some extra sealing done around this termination strip where the rear of the roof meets the rear wall. And as far as I can tell, it appears to be 100% preventative. It appears that the previous owners were just doing extra things to make sure they never encountered any troubles in their RV. And while I was up here on this walkable roof, I kind of also spotted the fact that they put a MaxxAir vent cover over that bathroom vent fan. So you've got some pretty good anytime airflow. That's all good stuff. And there you have it, guys. I mean, you know, here's what they looked like not too long ago. There's what they look like today. I've always thought they both look good. So it doesn't matter if it's new or used. Right now, I got one of each. So give us a call. Hitching Pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything in between. We do it all. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.